Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you guys have already been subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Today's video is on how to achieve this look, and I'm using a few new things in my collection and some of my old favorites. So it's a mix of both worlds. I absolutely loved the way it came out. The new things are the eyeshadow palette and the powder. Long story short, I loved both of them. You would see that in the video. But yes, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So for primer, let's take the Too Faced Hangover Face Primer. And it's more of a moisturizing primer, and that's what we're going for today. So let's just put that all over the face and prep the skin. October is a very special month. It's a very like ups and down kind of a month for me. There are a little bit of happiness happening in this month. There's a little bit of sadness happening in this month for me. Yeah, but that's how life is, right? So we have to deal with it. So I don't think next week I would be recording much. So I am trying to record a lot of back-to-back videos right now. By the way, for foundation, I'm gonna take my Maybelline's Dream Cover Urban Foundation, and this is in the shade Sun Beige. I have my operation coming up next week. I have my son's birthday coming next week. It's my dad's death anniversary next week. So yeah, I really want to take a break next week. So I'm recording before, and I'll like schedule it accordingly so that you guys can get your videos too. Talking about my son's birthday, he is super excited. Like, oh my God, now he's like counting days. Mama, 2 more weeks left, 1 more week left, like that. And he's gonna get his first watch, especially because he knows his like time, and now since classes are online, he really requires it. He knows like, oh, this is my specials time, so I have to go to another class. More than anything, this is a fun story. So he loves F1, like F1 car racing. I don't know anything about it. So after he was born, that's when my husband started watching F1 again. And they both are like crazy on Saturdays and Sundays with F1 and stuff. Yeah. And his like favorite player is like Sebastian Vettel. And he likes him, and he's like nuts over Hamilton. What was his name? Is it Hamilton? Not Hamilton. What is that name? I think it's Hamilton. Don't quote me on that. I'm not pretty sure. He's the guy who always comes first. He's like all over him. So my husband bought an F1 like car model for him. He has like 3 already. But oh, by the way, I used Revlon Candid Concealer, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. So he is so excited about that. So by the way, my husband bought that car 2 months before his birthday, okay? Because that was one of his requests. He wants an F1 car. And we were like, yeah, sure. We bought it. And then my husband was like, you need to know gratitude. Oh my God, that's so funny. And then he's like, so this is the car, it's in a box, and he can see it. It's like I'll show you the picture, but like it's like a transparent box, so you can see the car. And he's kept it right on top of like my kitchen cupboards. So every day in the morning when my son is like drinking his milk, he'll look up, he'll wait, and he'll be like, yeah, 2 more weeks, mama, and then I'll get my car. I was like, oh my God, but I am so appreciative of like his patience. He is so good with it. I mean, he's waited like good 2 months to get his car. And he was asking my husband that his birthday is on 26th, so 25th is the car race. And he was like, can I get it on 25th, Dada, so that I can like hold my car when I'm watching the race? And my husband's like, yeah, if you behave properly. It's so funny. Obviously he'll get it, but yeah, and he was like, yeah, I need to be good, I know. It's so funny. For my eyebrow pencil, I'm going to take my Maybelline's Total Temptation Brow Definer, and this is in the shade Medium Brown. So he from, I think, It's been a month that he's been telling me that he loves strawberries, so he wants a strawberry cake. Now, the problem with the strawberry cake for him is he doesn't want the cake to be pink. And he said, I want a strawberry cake, Mama, but I don't want it to be pink. How will you make it like that? And then he'll ask me the question, and then he has a set of rules that I need to follow for making his cake. He doesn't want to get a cake from outside. He wants me to bake the cake. So he says, I want a vanilla cake with a strawberry frosting, but make sure that it is not pink. I was like, what? What are you talking about? If I put like strawberries in the frosting or like even the red food coloring with the whipped cream, it will turn pink, right? And he was like, yeah, but that's your responsibility to not make it look pink. And I was like, oh my God, this kid. Last time it was an F1 themed cake, and he loved that. But yeah, last time it was with his friends. This time we're not inviting anybody. We're going to celebrate it within the family. And we like face call our family and his friends, and we'll do it like virtually. But I'm super excited about that. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take the same concealer and run it over my eyes to act like a eye primer, because we have a new palette to test out. I have a few new things to test out, and that was the basis of this video. Actually, so I found a new palette from LA Girl. It's a 9-pan palette, and it was already running on sale. Not that it was expensive or anything, but with the sale price, I think it was like $6. And this is called LA Girl Keep It Playful Eye Palette. The specific palette is in the shade Playmate, and this was more of like a pinky mauvey color scheme. The shimmers looked beautiful, and even the mattes were like really good. So I'll try and use as many shades as I can on my eyes so that you guys get an idea of how it performs. There is no shade name written on the palette, so that's one thing that I would just show it to you. I'm just like setting my concealer with this shade. And I felt like there was so many, I think there were like 3 or 4 palettes of this like 9-pan variety, and I felt every one of them was so beautiful. A dupe for a glam palette if you want like a smaller size and super cheap. There was one in that like cool tone family. There was one in a purple family. It was so good. It's just that I'm not a cool tone person, so I don't like having like so many cool tone palettes with me. I just don't like hoarding eyeshadow palettes. I should take that away. I don't like to hoard cool tone palettes just because I don't use that much cool tone shades. When I say cool tone shades, I love purples, but I don't like grays and blacks. That's not me. So let's apply that burnt terracotta shade on the outer and the inner corner. It's not giving me any troubles, and there is a little bit of kickback also, but any smooth eyeshadow palette does have that kickback, so it's not bothering me a bit. I'm gonna run the same shade on the lower lash line too. Now I'm gonna take the deepest brown in the shade. I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner and the inner corner. I've taken like the lightest amount on my brush, and it's giving a good payout too. And then I'm gonna run the same shade on my outer lower lash line. Till now, I've used all the mattes in the palette and everything is blending beautifully. Let's apply the deeper brown shade. It's like more of like a bronze copper shade. I mean, look at that payout. I mean, that's stunning. Oh my God, I cannot believe that this palette was for $6. It looks like the Huda Beauty, that foiled shadow. It really looks like that. I felt like that was a glitter. Oh my god. I felt like that was like a glitter shadow. But no, it's very smooth and a creamy formula. It just looks super foiled, even on the eyes. Oh my god, I cannot believe. That's stunning on the eyes. I'm gonna just put it on a little bit on the center of the lower lash line too. I'm just using the same fingers because why not? After rubbing it on your hands, I'm gonna mix that deep burgundy shade and the deep brown shade again, just to deepen the outer and the inner corners a little more. I'm gonna take the center left shade from the palette. It looks like a duochrome. If it's like too duochrome, we'll take the other shade too. Yeah, I think that is a little more duochrome. So let's dip into the extreme left shade in this corner, and I'm just going to tap it right on top of it. Yeah, there you go. Because the other one was a little more blue purple when applied to the eyes. That's more of a pink shade now. So next, there's another new product in my collection, and this is Covergirl's Clean Fresh Powder, and this is in the shade Light Pale. The outer covering is pink and it was new in the market, so I thought of trying it. It comes with a decent sized mirror and a puff. So we're going to use the puff and see if it makes any difference or not. I generally don't apply things with the puff, but let's see. Oh. This is the side where I've put the powder, and I can clearly see, I don't know whether you guys can see it in the camera or not, I can definitely see my pores reduced here rather than on this side. I think if I'm applying it right in front of you, you can find out the difference too. So I'm going to apply it again. Did you see that? It instantly smooths out the pores. And like obviously it gives a more of a matte finish. I really like this. And I'm going to apply my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Deep Bronzer. Definitely need to finish this bronzer. I have a huge pan, and I really thought that I would finish this before the year end. I don't think so now. Although this is my favorite drugstore bronzer, without a doubt, for sure. And then just to give it more of like a glowy look, I'm going to take my Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in the lighter version, that's Be My Highlight. Take a big fluffy brush and just run it all across my face, just to give a little glow to my face. It's such a beautiful highlighter. I'm going to use the other shade for my highlighter. So, and this is more like a brown girl, tan girl friendly highlighter, more of a golden shade. And then for blush, I'm going to take my Persona Cosmetics blush in the shade Caramel. It's a beautiful, cool toned mauve pink shade, which would perfectly go with this eye look. And then let's finish off our eyes with some liner and mascara, and then I'll get back. For my liner, I'm going to use my Essence Matte Style eyeliner, and for my mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal's Lash Paradise mascara. I'll get right back to you. For my lips, I'm going to take my NYX Brown Lip Liner. I'm going to line my lips. So for my lipstick, I'm going to take Milani's Matte Beauty. I'm just going to set my face using my Milani's Make It Last setting spray. And that's our final look. So the things that we tested out today were the Covergirl's powder, which I really liked, and the eyeshadow palette. So we tested out 8 eyeshadows out of the 9 eyeshadows. The rest of the shadows were like great on the eyes. I would definitely recommend that eyeshadow palette if you guys are on a budget and if you're looking for that color theme of like, you know, burgundy and mauve tones on the eyes. I think you would absolutely love it. Or if you were like looking for Milani's Pure Passion palette and you cannot find it right now in the drugstore, I think this is a very, very good alternative. I think if you are like a warm tone person, you would absolutely love it. I think the makeup turned out beautifully. I absolutely love these fall burgundy tone colors. I cannot wait to make more videos for you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below. What would you like to see me doing next? Do you like challenge videos? Do you like get ready with me? Do you not like makeup and you want to watch like home stuff? Definitely leave it down in the comment section below. I would be happy to make videos for you. But yes, if you guys are new here, please do subscribe if you haven't already and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!